Just a brief episode today. I'm feeling a bit low. It's sort of anniversary. It's been 15 years. Really? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, yeah, not the best of anniversaries. Anyways, to present a interesting thought experiment on games, because this is where I'm at on this. Is I started trying to take apart what it is about role-playing games that I liked, and there are a lot of things. Stories. I love a good story. But one of the things I have to admit to myself that I particularly enjoy is, unlike real world, PCs are active. Player characters have an active control over their world to a certain extent. They may react to things that happen, i.e., whatever the game master says happens, but they are not passive in their lives. And I find that that's often not the case in the real world. I find that sometimes I wait for something to happen, something to change. And it's maybe not the healthiest way to live life. Certainly not the happiest way to live life sometimes. It does mean that I get less critical failures in life, I guess. If you don't do anything, you can't really fail at anything. But it does mean that you don't have the big wins, no critical hits, as it were. And it's a cycle that I find sometimes hard to overcome. But when I'm playing a character, I'm removed from the consequences, removed from the fear, and so I get to be proactive, as much as I hate that term. More in control of my own destiny. I get to play as if I'm more in control of my own destiny. I get to play like I'm a person who makes decisions and goes forward. And it's interesting to note that I don't do that as much in real life. And I'm not alone in that. A lot of people don't do that in their lives. They go through life just avoiding anything that might be troublesome or problematic or difficult or have a chance of failure, because failing hurts. When you're playing a character and you fail, they might even die, but that's nowhere near as painful as failing in real life. I can always stop playing. I can always go on and play something else. And in real life, you don't have that option. So at least part of the appeal of role-playing games, for me, has to be being able to act without consequence, being able to be the sort of person I kind of wish I was in real life. Oh. A bit melancholy, but I'm having a melancholy kind of day. On the upside, I looked at my stats for the show, and apparently something like 38,000 minutes of my show have been watched, which is kind of a staggering number for me. But, yeah, it was nice to know. Like I said, brief ramble tonight. Hope you all having a good night. Subscribe, like, share with all the people, all the usual things. Support the Patreon if you feel that you're able and that it's worth spending the money on. I certainly won't complain if you do or you don't. I'm going to keep making these. Because it's how I stay sane, to a certain extent. But, anyway, have a good night. And, stay safe.